So let's begin by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. We also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position, just allowing the body to fall into place. And then we begin to let go of attending to the outside environment, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, moving the mind inward, constraining our awareness just to the body and mind. Beginning to concentrate that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air as it moves into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Giving ourselves the instruction to notice quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind and without judgment or frustration, to lift our awareness up from those distractions and place that awareness gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm, we generate a broad, altruistic motivation for our time, taking a moment to intentionally widen our circle of concern, trying to embrace countless sentient beings within the field of our practice, recognizing that just like oneself, all other sentient beings deeply wish to be happy, deeply wish to be free of even the slightest negativity. And yet, just like oneself, all sentient beings meet with difficulties, obstacles, painful inner and outer conditions, again and again without choice. To thinking for a moment of the ways in which those obstacles can manifest in one's own life and those of people we know, understanding that that is the existential condition of every sentient being, allowing the wish to lead sentient beings to a state beyond suffering to arise in the mind, wishing that sentient beings could experience a state of perfect, uncontaminated happiness, contentment. And realizing that our ability to bring that about depends upon the familiarities in our own mind, how deeply habituated we are to virtue, how skillfully we can reduce the influence of detrimental states of mind. To taking that process of inner transformation as our purpose, so that we may be able to be of benefit to others. And so we continue contemplating what factors in the mind lend themselves to the arising of these detrimental, problematic states of mind. We've looked at our natural predisposition to giving rise to these afflicted states. And we've looked at how contact with certain objects can trigger those predispositions. Now we can look at our relationship to external influences. For example, how important is it in our own lives to be guided by peer pressure? How easily do we adopt the actions, the values of those in our social circles? Do we find it difficult to act in ways that aren't reflected broadly in our social circles? So think back over your life the last several years and try to get a sense of how you're relating to those around you. How important is fitting in, and have you made compromises or decisions that you weren't fully happy with due to the pressure of others? Think about what qualities you look for in the people that you spend time with? Do you prioritize the strong ethical conduct of others? Do you look for a strong sense of compassion, generosity, loving kindness? Do you look for people who support and encourage your own interest in spirituality? Do you feel uplifted and supported in your relationships? Do you feel that you have cultivated the confidence to engage in the actions that you know are right, even in the face of some pressure to do something else? Try to arrive at some insight as to whether there are conversations that need to take place, mm, certain people around you, or changes that need to be made to your relationships. On the basis of understanding how you yourself are influenced. And another sphere of external influence is our relationship to the media, sources of media, and popular culture in general. So think back over the last month or two, get a sense of your exposure to these sources of media. How much time, how much energy have you put into watching television, exploring, scrolling through the internet? What books, what music do you bring into your life? Let's try to take stock of your relationship to these sources of media. Contemplate how much of that interaction is done with a good purpose and how much is just distraction. How often do we turn toward these sources of media to avoid attending to the mind, to just lower externally some anxiety, Contemplate how much of one's self image, one's beliefs, are influenced by coming into contact with these sources of media. On the basis of these insights, make again a determination about your relationship with these sources of media. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together and dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in the mind. And think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking strongly when that positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve this state of enlightenment in order to work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. And may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.